What's going on, everybody? This is Kansas, and what you're watching right now in the background here is Monster Power 10, all 3 sets of Ubers, and I was doing it with Green Thumb Gaming the other day. I'll make sure I put his link in the description, so if you want another channel that's putting out Diablo content, click that link, go to his channel. He does giveaways, he's doing some hardcore series, he does stuff with me. I'm on Ubers. He's just an active guy putting out YouTube stuff. He's got a barbarian, I think, that's really, really good. That's in this video right here. He's doing a lot of DPS while I keep him busy, pretty much. I'm doing a lot of DPS too, actually. I think my DPS is around 150,000, but it's on each of these. So I kind of figure, well, at least this is what I think. I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm doing 150 per second on each of those monsters, so that's kind of, well, yeah, that's what I think. So if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm right, tell me I'm right. But so I think 150 DPS for a critical mass wizard is a lot. I mean, even though people have way more than that, for a critical mass wizard to get up to 150 is a lot. And I've got 3.0 attacks per second, so my tornadoes are ticking for a ton of hits. I think I'm around 700 all resist. I've got like 65,000 life. Crit chance is like 56, 57%. What else is important? My life per hit is well above 1,000. I think it's like 1,1300. I haven't looked at that in a while though. So I think I have a really well balanced, well rounded critical mass wizard. Survives a lot. Random things killing me. Like arcane sentries on top of me all of a sudden, or lag, or a bunch of fireballs stacking up and hitting me all at once, something like that. But usually I'm good. I don't hardly ever die, except for the freaking Act 2 Key Warden is just a pain to me for some reason, because I'm critical master pretty much just standing, trying to face tank stuff. And the Act 2 Key Warden just drops those fireballs or whatever they are on you, and man, they hurt. I'd probably die at least 3 or 4 times every time I do Act 2 Monster Power 10 Key Warden. But that's gone down from 8 or 10 every time I fight him, so doing better. I've learned to use Fracture and Teleport instead of the slow time bubble, which I use all the other time, because the Fracture and Teleport on Act 2 Key Warden, you can teleport and fracture, and your little 3 mirrors of you running around, it'll shoot at them, those fireballs, instead of you. You'll catch some of them still, and sometimes you'll get a lot of them and still die, but it's a lot less. So if you're a critical mass wizard trying to survive Act 2 Key Warden and she's just being a pain, or he, or whatever the heck it is, try the Fracture and Teleport. It'll help a lot. It'll help you stay alive. And you can't just sit there and face tank the Act 2 Key Warden, which is good. I mean, you want things to be challenging, but so when it starts to spin, run, all the regular stuff that everybody knows. But try the Fracture. That seems to work a lot better than just not using it. So I did die in this video, as you saw. I think I died twice on the Magda and Skeleton King. And I think that's it. Getting all 5 stacks, doing all 3 Ubers. I think I died twice. Man, I'm dead for a long time here. It's kind of hard to revive sometimes. You have to get things just right and go revive. I think Green Thumb only died 1 time, and I think it was on Magda and Skeleton King also, but we were both able to revive each other when everything was all good. And we didn't have to refresh our 5 stacks. We did all 3 Ubers, Monster Power 10, in that one. What does it give you? 30 minutes? I think it's 30 minutes. So it didn't take very long at all for all these Ubers. This video is sped up a little bit, obviously, because I don't want to put up a 25-minute video or whatever it would have been. So it's definitely sped up, and it was a lot of fun. This was the first time we did Monster Power 10. I think we're easily able to do them, so every time we do them now, we'll probably do them on Monster Power 10. And yeah, I'll tell you guys a story real quick. I was just playing Diablo literally 10 minutes ago, and I was going to record this. I was doing a Key Warden run in Act 3, just getting a key, and I got a random friends request from somebody on YouTube, I assume it's a subscriber, a new subscriber, something. I can't remember his name. It was something. I can't click back into Diablo either because I closed it. But anyway, somebody out there sent me a friend request. I accepted it. He starts talking to me about Critical Mass Wizard and he can't find a good chest piece and what one I use. So I sent him a picture of my Talrasha, and he says, "Oh man, I spent most of my money on the Shantoto set that he's got." So I was like, "Well, let me see what he's working with." So I clicked over on his items. His Shantoto set super low. All his gear is just super low. He's doing like 25 or 27,000 damage, I think it was. So I was like, I'm gonna help this guy out. I mean, his chest piece was like one socket with a flawless square in it. It had like 80 decks on a Critical Mass Wizard, and it had like 4% life, and that's pretty much it. Like, it had nothing. It was literally an item you wouldn't even pick up. So I was like, I'm gonna help this guy out. So I got him a chest piece, and I tried to record this, but for some reason, when I hit F1 to start recording it, perhaps it didn't start, so I didn't get any of it. All I got was commentary, because I was doing a live commentary on it, but I deleted that because I didn't have a video. But anyway, I got him just a rare chest piece with, it had like 140 intelligence, it had like 70 all resist, it had like 70 or 80 vitality and 3 sockets, and I put some gems in there. I think the 3rd or 4th level gem in there, and went into his game and randomly gave it to him. He was all happy, it seemed like. I love doing that kind of stuff, man. It's so fun. That's what I used to do in Diablo 2. I mean, once you get to a certain point, you have all your items, you know, your character's good to go. You get to a certain point where you kind of run out of things to do, or things get kind of boring. What I found that breaks that boredom, or keeps you busy, or, you know, whatever it's going to take to keep you happy, is helping random people. So, like in Diablo 2, I would just scroll through the, you know, the game names of people that needed like help with ancients or kill Diablo, you know, whatever it was, people were needing help. I'd go in and do it, or bring a Nihilist charm, or want to trade for a Nihilist charm, you know, whatever it was. Because I had tons of Nihilist charms in Diablo 2. That's what I did, was farm a Nihilist charm. I would go into their game, I would go into their game, dropping a Nihilist charm on the ground and say, Nihilist charm Act 1. And they would come expecting to trade, but it would be on the ground, and they would snatch it up and be like, "Are you kidding me?" It was awesome. I loved doing that. And one time I found this kid who was trying to scam for Nihilist charms, and he was trying to get me, you know, to go on this side of the building and drop it, and he'll drop his thing so that I can go around and grab it at the same time. But what he did, he had some kind of hack where he could teleport in town. So as soon as I dropped it on the ground, boom, he teleported on top of it and snagged it. And he was like, "Oh," I didn't type anything right away, so he was like crying too hard to type or something like that, you know, or "Are you shocked too bad to type?" And I was like, "No, actually, I knew you were gonna do that. I've got tons of those." And I actually converted him over to farm with me and become legit and quit scamming people. So it was pretty funny. So he was like, "How do you have tons of them where you don't care to give them away?" Because I mean, it was back when they were like $20 a piece or something. You know, back on all the third-party sites and all that. But it was just fun. I love helping people. It's fun. So anybody out there that needs help with something specific, send me a friend's request. My info is in the description. I'll be glad to help. The rings that we made from this run actually are both crap, so I didn't bother putting them on here. But anyway, guys, hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good weekend, and I will talk to you very soon. Alright, guys? Thanks a lot. Bye.